Hey, welcome yogis. It's Amy. Thanks for joining. Today I have a quick flow designed to help build core strength and better balance, two things that are really important as we get older. So we'll move through a fun flowing practice that will help challenge your core, build stability, and help you feel stronger and confident in your daily movement. So let's get started. Come onto your mat. We'll begin in a child's pose for a moment, to settle in here. Yeah, so once you come down onto your mat, knees as wide as feels nice, big toes touching. Start to sit your hips back towards your heels. You're welcome to close the eyes. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Open the mouth. Let that go. And now settle in, right? Do your best here to turn off your head, to drop your day so far, and be right here on your mat. This is now your time for you to move, to breathe, to feel better in your body, and maybe also to feel better in your mind. So jumping into either Ujjayi breath or sticking with regular breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take another deep breath together. Inhale. Slowly exhale, releasing all the way back down to the belly. And now no rush. Take your time. Yep, when you're ready, you're going to start to shift. Coming up into a tabletop here for a moment. And now let's curl the toes, lift the knees, hips up and back into downward facing dog. And as soon as you get into your dog, you're going to move. And that might be pedaling out the legs, maybe shaking the head yes and no. Getting rid of whatever, snap, crackle, pop-a-roos. Yep, you need to leave your body. And you might keep moving and grooving. Maybe you enjoy coming to a still point. Taking a moment, breathe in here. Enjoying your down dog. Hands are about shoulder width. Push the floor away. Feel the thighs lift and press to the wall behind you so you feel a little bit more length through the spine. Please let the head drop heavy there. Yeah, so no tension through the base of the neck, through the sides of the neck. And now inhale, gaze forward. Pull forward into your first high plank. Yeah, so you might have to walk your feet back a little bit. Knees can drop, knees can stay up. Pushing the floor away, hugging the thumbs and elbows in towards each other. Deep breath in. Exhale, let the hips pull you up and back to your downward facing dog. Now the belly lifted in and up and slide it forward into a high plank. Hips lift you up and back into your down dog. We're going to do a couple more of those. So inhale, pull it forward into plank, pushing the floor away. And exhale, lifting the hips up and back, down dog. And again, inhale. Plank pose. And exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. All right, rise up on the tippy toes, bend the knees. We're going to walk it to the top of our mat. From here, inhale, take a halfway lift. Get long through the spine. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze on your back. Exhale, folding over the legs, dropping the head so heavy. Take an extra moment here. Maybe you have the knees bent. Maybe the feet are a bit wider than hip width. Inhale. A nice long exhale. All right. You can slowly rise to stand. Maybe it's a swan dive on this first one. Pressing the floor away. Sweeping arms out and up overhead. And bringing your hands to your heart center. And now releasing the arms along the sides of the body. Coming into a lovely mountain pose. Take a moment here. Feel the feet connect, right? So balance, right? Balance starts from our feet. So right here, feel even weight across the bottoms of the feet, engage through your legs. Belly, right? So core lifted in and up. Heart lifts. Shoulders are relaxed. Notice if the chin is sticking forward. Pull it in. So feel strong. Feel grounded here in your mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees if you need. Coming on down. Inhale, lift up and lengthen halfway. All right, plant the hands, step to plank. Here we are again. Knees are welcome to drop. If the knees are staying up, fire up the thighs and the belly a little bit more. Take a moment here to smile the collarbone open, so keeping the shoulder heads on the back. We're going to shift far forward on our tippy toes, bend elbows and slowly lower down to the belly. Wiggle out here, take the tops of the feet flat. Let's take a baby cobra here. Heart stretches forward, lift the chest, keep the chin in, and slowly release, come back down. Going again, inhale, maybe a little bigger cobra, and exhale, melt right back down. One more, shoulders stay on the back. Inhale, lead in with the heart, pull it forward and up, and exhale, release back down. All right, curl the toes under, feel the belly, root, pull in and up, and now press yourself up to plank. You can do it, yes, you got it. And hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Breath in, and a nice long breath out. Feel the thighs lift and press to the wall behind you. Head drops heavy. All right, rise up on the tippy toes. Knees are bending, we're walking it, maybe stepping it to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's fold. Driving down to rise, come all the way back up to stand. Exhale, take it right back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hand, step to plank. Smile the collarbone, shift forward, lower. Your back bend of choice, inhale, maybe it's cobra again. And send it up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a nice long breath out. All right, lift up on the tippy toes, bend the knees. Maybe you take a little hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press down, rise. Come all the way back up to stand, yogis. We're going to go one more sun A. Take it right back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hand, step the plank. Smile the collarbone. Shift it forward, lower. Cobra, maybe it's up dog, thighs off the floor on this one. And hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a nice long breath out. All right, inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Staying right there, shift forward into a one-legged plank. Hold here, keep the hips level. And now bring your right knee towards your right elbow. It's okay, it doesn't have to touch. And now send it back to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches to the sky. Keep it lifted, gaze forward, slide into one-legged plank. Left leg is lifted. Keep the hips level. Inhale. Now exhale, left knee towards the elbow. It's okay, it doesn't have to touch. Take it back to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. All right, just making sure, right? The core is gonna team up with us here. All right, rise up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's fold. We're gonna start to bend the knees. Sit the hips back and down into your first chair pose. Yogis, what feels the best? Is it feet closer? Is it feet about hip width? Find that. And now let's go ahead, kind of pump up the volume a little bit here in your chair pose, right? So drive down into the feet, really start to turn the legs on, turn the glutes on, belly, zipper it in and up. Deep breath in. And now exhale, press to stand, to let that go. We're gonna come right back into it though, sitting it back and down into your chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale. All right, now inhale, lift up on the tippy toes. Exhale, heels back down. Inhale, tippy. This is where lots of core, lots of focus. Exhale, down. Inhale, tippy. Exhale, down. Keep the chin in also. Inhale, tippy toe. Exhale, down. This plays with some balance too. Inhale, tippy. Exhale, down. Inhale, tippy. Squeeze the legs even more. Exhale, down. Belly to the spine. Inhale, tippy toe. Exhale, down. Inhale, tippy toe. Exhale, down. And we got another one. Inhale, tippy toe. Hold it. Hold it. Squeezing in, squeezing in. It's okay. If you're wiggling and wobbling a bit, inhale. And now exhale, heels down, chair. And fold, release, come out, come out. Halfway lift, inhale. If you want to move through the vinyasa, plant your hands, step back to plank. Collarbone smiles, shift forward, lower. Cobra or up dog, what feels nice. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. All right, right leg. Feel free to split it up to the sky there. If you'd like to take a knee tap, you're going to slide forward and bring the right knee towards the elbow. Now see if you can push the floor away, round the upper back, and so quietly step down, right foot to right thumb, stay high on the ball of the back foot, put as much of a bend in the back knee to take your time and come upright for crescent. Yeah, so there's no rush to come up. Yeah, and then once you are up, adjust, right? Find your crescent that feels stable, where you feel nice and grounded, and you can come back to your steady breath. Outer hips hugging in, belly engaged. Inhale here, keep pressing into your front heel. And now exhale, let's hover over our front thigh. Arms will sweep along the sides of the body. Keep your outer right hip thigh hugging in. Anchor into your front heel, the right heel, and pull the belly in and up. Inhale. Stay, exhale. All right, inhale, back up to crescent. Let's hover 2 more times. Exhale, hover. Inhale, back up to crescent. Exhale, hover. Inhale, back up to crescent. And now release, flow or skip, high plank. Slide forward, lower. Cobra or up dog. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. All right, left leg can reach to the sky. If you're knee tapping, slide forward. Left knee to left elbow. All right, push the floor away. Round the upper back. So quietly. Step the left foot to the left thumb. Stay high on the ball of the back foot. Again, as much of a bend in the back knee to take your time and come up for your crescent lunge, your crescent warrior here. And you might, as you're adjusting, maybe the outer left hip pulls slightly back. This right hip kind of hugs a little forward. Make sure belly button lift into the spine. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hover number 1. We hold this first one. All right, the outer left hip thigh is going to hug in. Belly's pulling in and up. Breathe. Yogis, keep the chin in so the back of the neck stays long. Inhale. Stay, exhale. All right, anchor down to inhale. Come back up to crescent. Here we go, 2 more hovers. Exhale, hover. Press down, inhale, back up to crescent. And exhale, hover. And inhale, back up to crescent. And release, flow, skip, your choice, high plank. Slide it forward, lower. Cobra or up dog. Hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Feel free, open the mouth. Let it go. All right, from your down dog, slide forward into your plank. Pop down onto the forearms. All right, so in our lovely forearm plank, we have our elbows stacked under our shoulders. Your arms, when you're looking at them, they can stay in like the number 11. Maybe it feels better to interlace your hands together. It's up to you. Stretch the heart forward. Shoulders are on your back as you kick your heels behind you. All right, and this is where we do our best to soften, to relax, and maybe to smile, right? This is supposed to be a fun flow. Breathe here. Hold in for 10. Yes, you can do anything for 10 seconds. You got it. 9, 8, heart keeps reaching forward. 7, 6, hugging into the center line of the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All right, knees down, chest down, lay it all down. Take a moment here, wiggle the hips a little bit. Really nice job, yogis. All right, stay for another moment or 2. Otherwise, maybe it's a cobra, maybe it's an up dog, a little stretch of the belly. Okay, meet up and back, downward facing dog again. Breath in. A nice long breath out. We're going to lift up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, please fold. Meet me back in chair pose, Utkatasana. All right, bring your hands to your heart. Lift the belly, lean a little forward, and let's come into our twist. And this might be prayer twist, right? Left elbow towards right knee thigh, or maybe today it feels nicer. Left arm forward, right arm behind for an open arm. Wherever you are, right, find what feels the best. Maybe it's a little softening through the sides of the neck. Pressing evenly into the feet. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Feel the core engaged. Inhale, come back to center chair. Press to stand, to let that go. Back to chair. Here we go. If you're coming into prayer twist, hands to the heart, zipper the belly in and up, lean a little forward, and you might feel your hips drop a bit too, coming into your twist. So if you're in prayer twist, we do want to do the best we can to keep the heart higher than the hips, right? So we don't want to be nose diving. So sometimes we drop the hips and we lift the chest. Yeah, find a little bit more space there. Press evenly into the feet. Chins are in. Deep breath in. Stay. Exhale. Use your belly. Inhale. Exhale. All right, drive down. Inhale. Come back up to chair. And press to stand. To let that go. Good work. Okay. So you're going to go ahead, start to stand tall. We're going to work in a little balance here. Stand tall on our left leg. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Let's pick the right knee up, catch hold. And now you're going to point your foot, flex the toes towards the knee. Once you feel set, reach the left arm to the sky. So we're coming into single leg. Press in evenly into the bottom of your left foot. Belly is zippering in and up. Stay right here, inhale. Or exhale, feel free to open the gate. And you don't have to go out too far with the right knee. This is where the outer left hip thigh really needs to hug in. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back to center. All right. Take your hands to your heart. Straighten the right leg. Slowly, slowly. Feels like it's kind of grazing the floor as it moves behind you and you tip your torso forward. We're flying. We're coming into a lovely Dekasana. Now you're welcome to keep the hands at the heart. Maybe hands come down or take airplane wings. The outer right hip will slightly spin down. Feel the low belly, zippering in and up. And you press evenly to the standing foot. Stay here, yogis. Inhale. Exhale, let's bring our fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Stay here or curtsy move. Exhale, start to bend. Right knee behind, left leg. And then inhale, come back up to an airplane leg. And exhale, little curtsy. Inhale, airplane. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, airplane. Exhale, curtsy. And now inhale back to airplane. From here, yogis, zipper the low belly in and up. Feel yourself drive down into the left foot. See if you can float the hands back up to the heart center for airplane. Inhale. And now slowly, slowly, with control, with hugging in, squeezing inner thighs to gracefully land. Right foot to the left. Yes. All right. And it's okay. There might have been a lot of turbulence on that flight. Totally normal. That means you're doing it, right? That doesn't mean you're failing at all. It's your balance. That means you are doing it. Okay. Right leg, hip, knee, ankle, all in line. When you're ready, right hand to the hip, pick the left knee up, catch hold. Point the foot, pull the toes up, drive down, right arm will sweep to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale. Maybe soften through the shoulders, through the side of the neck. Inhale. Stay or exhale open. You don't have to go out too far. This outer right hip, don't let it get sassy. Instead, hug it in. Press down, inhale. Exhale. Now come back to center on the inhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Maybe start to straighten the left leg a little bit in a very slow movement. It kind of grazes the floor as you work into your Dekasana. Any version with the arms. And as you press evenly into the standing foot, super active standing leg, left hip might spin down slightly. Pull the low belly in and up. It's like you're laughing. Ha, ha, ha. One more deep inhale here. And now as you exhale, yogis, bring in fingertips to the floor. All right, lengthen through the spine first. Stay, inhale, or exhale, curtsy. Inhale, come back up to airplane. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, airplane. Exhale, curtsy. And again, inhale, airplane. Exhale, curtsy. And inhale, airplane. All right, here we go. Pulling the belly in and up, and you might whoosh, pull the hands to the heart center, coming back up to airplane. And very slowly, as you hug your inner thighs, you keep the belly pulling in and up to so slowly land, bringing the left foot to meet the right. Awesome work. Shake that out a little bit. All right, let's take a tree pose. We'll take another balance here. So standing tall on your left leg. Left hand can start at the hip. Pick the right foot up. Find your sweet spot here. If it ends up at the knee joint, yogis, try to let it rest comfortably. Above or below the knee, push. Yeah, push foot to leg, leg to foot. And maybe you want to grow some branches from the bottom of the foot, right? That's where the balance starts. Evenly pressing down, hugging in, belly lifts, lots of core, heart lifts, chin stays in. And you find a spot to gaze at. For some of us, that will help, right, with our balance. Inhale. And now exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your knee forward. Step down, let it go. And it's okay if there's some breezes that are coming through your room as you're balancing here. All right, right hand to the right hip, lift the left foot up. Find your sweet spot, coming right into it. And now again, feel the bottom of the right foot, right? That's where it starts. Connect, evenly pressing down. Pulling that energy up, hugging in, finding your version of tree. Feel a little bit of ease maybe in the pose. And sometimes that's pulling the chin back in and finding a smile. Inhale. Stay, exhale. Again, breath in. And now bring your hands to your heart. Bring your knee forward, step down, let that go. Nice work, yogis. Coming back to the top of the mat. Utkatasana. Breath in. And exhale, fold. Come on out. All right, halfway lift, inhale. If you're moving through the vinyasa, high plank, active thighs, belly, smile the collarbone, shift forward, lower. Cobra, or maybe it's up dog. And let's send it back to a downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna meet in a warrior two. So stepping right foot forward, spinning back heel flat, you'll windmill up and open into a Vira two here. It won't be a very long hold. Check in though, heel to heel or heel to arch. Make sure the front knee is tracking straight ahead. All right, yogis, let's throw in another balance here. So we're gonna work an Ardha Chandrasana, a lovely half moon. Start to reach your right hand forward, and your left hand can stay at your left hip. Walk your back foot closer, and as your back foot's walking closer, you're leaning, and now keep leaning. Slowly drive down into the right foot and lift the back leg up. Yes, you can bring your right hand to a block, fingertips to the floor, or you float the right hand up. Pressing into the standing leg, kicking out through your lifted heel. And now imagine there's a string on your heart that's pulling you forward as your left heel is kicking behind you. Breathe, yogis. Come back to your lovely, steady breath. Inhale and exhale. All right, half moons, gaze down. Bend your front knee. Very slow movement. Keep hugging everything in towards the center line. Keep bending the front knee. Hands can beat your heart. Keep bending, and you gracefully, maybe, land back into your warrior two. Yep, it's okay if you're a little wobbly. And now from here, let's take a reverse triangle. We're gonna flip our front palm, start to straighten our front leg, lift up and back, yes. And this is where you push into your front heel and you imagine you're stretching your mat longer. Oh, my hope is this feels pretty good. Deep breath in. Okay, you're ready to release, I think. Flow through or skip, your choice. High plank, slide forward, lower, cobra or up dog. Hips up and back to a downward facing dog. All right, warrior two, left foot forward, spin the back heel flat, windmill up and open into our Vira two. All right, check in, heel to arch. Lift the chest, All right, half moon. Start to reach the left hand forward, forward. Right hand can stay at the hip. Walk your back foot closer, closer. Keep leaning, keep leaning. Keep bending this front knee. Hand can come down as you start to now lift the right leg up. And you can play around with where you want to have the left hand, but press evenly into your standing foot. Energy pulls up through the left thigh into the left hip socket, and now kick out through your right heel. And you might turn your right toes slightly down. And we breathe. And we enjoy this balance, and it's okay. Yes, there's probably little movements. It's fine. But keep anchoring down into the left big toe, baby toe, and heel, and kick out through your lifted foot, through your lifted leg. Inhale. Exhale. All right, gaze down. Slowly, here we go. Start to bend this front knee. Keep bending it. Maybe you want to bring your hands to your heart. Keep bending, keep hugging in. Inner thighs are hugging, hugging. Gracefully land back to Vira 2. All right, flip your front palm. Start to straighten the front leg. Take a nice, lovely reverse triangle. Keep pushing into your front heel. It's like you're stretching the mat longer there. Oh, yes. My hope is this feels good. Take one more deep inhale. Okay, release. Come on out. You flow, you skip. High plank, slide forward, lower. Cobra or up dog. Hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in when you get there. Open the mouth. Let it go. Gently drop your knees to the mat. Cross your ankles. Lay on down. Yogis, let's move into a bridge here. So feet, knees about hip width. Pressing into the feet, maybe pressing into your upper arms. Let's inhale, lift the hips. Do a nice scoot or roll of your shoulders under your upper back. Finding your bridge. And if glute bridge feels better, yes, please take that instead. Feel an inner foot, outer foot connecting. Keeping the gaze to the sky. Deep breath in. Stay right here, exhale. All right, maybe pull the heels towards the bottom, but they're stuck. One more breath in. And slowly, slowly release. Come all the way down. Nice job. Find rest. That might be feet wide, knees kissing, or soles of the feet together, knees open. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Taking a moment to check in. And just noticing, right? Noticing how you're feeling. And maybe even congratulating yourself, right? On doing such an amazing job with this fun flow. Fun, challenging flow, right? All right, no hurry. Start to bring the knees together. You can hug them in. Maybe you love a full body stretch first. Yes, kick through the heels, reach through the fingertips. And now we'll all meet hugging our knees into our chest. Give them a nice squeeze. Do a little rock side to side. All right, gentle twist here. Hug both knees or right knee. Go ahead, start to send the right leg over. Right arm can stretch out. Make any adjustments. Breath in. And a breath out. Come back to center. Inhale. Switch it up. Left knee or both knees hug and find your twist. Scooting, making those movements. Maybe gazing over to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. And a long breath out. Come back to center. Give your knees another big squeeze. Maybe find a happy baby here. Stacking ankles over the knees. Do your best to keep the bottom on the mat and reaching it forward. And then from there, as you catch hold of your shins, of your ankles, you can maybe widen the knees a bit and feel like you're pulling them down gently towards either side of the body. And it might be nice to do a little rock side to side. And then from there, come back to your still point and your happy baby. Hug your knees back into your chest. And now take your time, rock a little forward and back, maybe a couple times there. And let's come into a seat here for a moment. Meeting with your hands at your heart center, you're welcome to close the eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let that go. Yogis, thank you so much for joining me. And my hope is, as always, yoga has worked its magic and you feel so good, right? You're glad you stepped on your mat, did this quick flow, and now ready to take this feeling with you through the rest of the day. Thumb knuckles to our third eye center. We end by saying namaste. Yogis, thank you so much. I do hope that felt great. And maybe you do already feel like, a little bit stronger, right? Able to, once you get up, stand a little taller, feel a little bit more grounded. And if you loved this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you're interested in checking out my website or maybe even joining me for a live Zoom class, the links are all in the description below. Thanks again and see you soon.